My people, how are you doing? So, I'm back. Yes, you're going to be hearing from me every time. In fact, I have two mics because I want to talk to a particular man and hopefully other men on my platform, okay? I have really high quality men following me and this message is so important. So if you are a wife here, you have a partner, please send it to your man. If you're a man, please, I want you to take this message and just assume that I'm your sister talking to you, okay? Now, when I went to the US, right, I noticed this particular man. He kept commenting on all my posts. Listen, I'll put the comments for you. Some of the comments that were not so bad because I was like, who is this person? So I deleted the first couple of comments, the ones that I saw, because, you know, I had a lot of engagement when I traveled. This guy on every single post will be commenting stuff like, your husband is a houseboy. You know, why didn't you travel with your husband? And what I discovered was that women will go and like his comments. And so I have a message for him and every other man that shares the same ideology today. Listen to me. You have a wife, I'm assuming, because on your page you have 3 children that look just like you. So I'm assuming you are a father, right? Your wife has paid the ultimate sacrifice to continue your legacy. Yes, those kids are your legacy. And she almost unalived, bringing them into this world. Listen, if you don't do anything in this world, okay, as a married man, I want you to listen carefully. I need you to ensure that your wife is not stagnant. No matter what you do in this life, make sure your wife is progressing the same way you are progressing. Do you know why that is very important? Self-actualization is actually a very strong indicator of how mentally stable your wife will be. And that stability actually is transferred to your children. I'll explain. In my family now, okay, my income as Nancy Umeh, a lot of you believe that I'm successful in some way. My income accounts for around 24-25% of our family's gross income. Okay? Now, my husband earns way more than me. I would say sometimes I tell him, I tease him, I tell him he will earn 5 times more than me. I'm not supposed to do anything. But listen, you see that my 25% that I bring to the table, he doesn't joke with it. My husband, he carried that 25% on his head, making sure that every single thing that I lay my hands to do succeeds. You know why? Because when we were starting our family, I've shared this video before, I paused. He was progressing, but I paused. But you see, the moment our kids started school, he was like, come, babe, come, let's think. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Let us do this. So yeah, your wife has done the hard work of bringing your children in. She's breastfed them. If she didn't, that's okay. But the moment they are in school, I need you as a man, please sit your wife down and plot a pathway for her own advancement. You cannot be the only person advancing in your family. That's why a lot of women resent their husbands much later, after 20-30 years. And she'll look back and she'll be like, wow, my time was used for the family. Yesterday, I watched a video made by my friend Blessing, amazing woman, by the way. She said that men have way too much time on their hands because the rate at which men have the time to actually go and start another family, pursuing side chicks up and down, you obviously do not understand that your wife's time is covering for that. Your wife's time is what is making your family advance. And what you owe her as a married man is time. You owe her time. I need you to give your wife time to travel, to do business, to do everything she needs to do to advance. Her time is not for the family alone. When I travel, even if it's just one container, to my husband, it's chicken change. But to me, my container, me going to London to offload my container is a big deal. And he doesn't joke with it. He doesn't take it for granted. He makes sure that he gives me the assurance that my home, our home is intact. Even though I travel, nothing, one scratch will not come to our children. That's not a nanny's job. That is your job as a husband. If you cannot give your time to your family, I don't understand. When you say your husband is a houseboy, what exactly do you mean? Because he is taking care of his legacy while his wife goes out to find her, in my own case, my 25% that my husband doesn't joke with. You are not a houseboy because you are caring for your own legacy. A lot of you don't even know where salt is in your house. You don't even know how to bath your children. You don't even know how to reheat food that somebody else made. Like, just put it in the microwave and warm it. You cannot. Somebody's time, somebody's money. Yes, time is money for your wife. Somebody's time is running that for your family. Your family is advancing because somebody's time is on the line. I need you to sacrifice your own time now. Tell yourself that my own job is not just to provide. I need to be present in my children's lives. I need to pull my weight in my family. I need to bring something other than income to the table. Because at the end of the day, if your wife does not advance, it doesn't have to be at the same pace, but if she doesn't advance the way you are advancing in your career, in your business, there will be a problem. Your marriage will have problems. I need you people that are about to get married to have this conversation. What will I do after the childbirth? Yes, some people don't even pause during childbirth. That's fantastic. A lot of women like to take their time, make sure their children get the best first 3 years of their lives. After that, what then happens? Some men are purposely blocking their wife's progress. They say things like, I'm not around though. I don't know where you keep them all. But you have time to go out and hang out with your friends. She needs time too. She needs time because time is money. You are not a houseboy. My brother, I hope to God that you are not a stumbling block on your wife's success, because at the end of the day, she will resent you. Do you know the joy in my heart when we're about to buy a property, and even if it's just 20% I bring, my husband will be like, small yash they shake. I'm like, yes, sir. I love it. Have you eaten your wife's money before? Have you eaten your wife? Like, has your wife booked ticket for you? Has she bought a very expensive gift for you before? You don't like enjoyment. When women are empowered, do you know what happens to a family? Do you know what will happen in your son's brain and your daughter's brain when they see that mommy and daddy are bringing their A game to the table, not just daddy? Listen to me. You don't know what enjoyment is. In fact, you won't be fighting again. You won't even need to go outside to look for validation with side chicks or anybody. When your wife is earning, when she's actually pursuing her dreams, she's actualizing, you will enjoy your marriage. So this is a message to the men on my page. Odogus, hey, I came here to beg you. The moment you tell a woman, I want to marry you, I want you in my life, I want you to have my children, you must be equally committed to making sure that she progresses at the same pace you are progressing in that marriage. Otherwise, there will be a problem. There will be a problem, honestly. I wish you all the best. Biko, don't be a stumbling block. Thanks.